after the success of yesterday at Solarium, we talked to them. We are scrubbing the Tuesday watch party at the All-Star game due to hours of their work shift. Just they close at 9:30. The All-Star game starts at 7:30. It's just a little twisted up. So we are scrubbing that. Yeah, it's also a weeknight. We're scrubbing Tuesday. The watch party of the All-Star game, will be postponing it to later on in the month. So we're just letting you guys and gals know now. And from there, we will just be jumping in this episode and talking ball. Welcome back to Beyond the Diamond Monday Morning Remote Edition. And it is the All-Star break. All first halves are not created equal.
No.
And if I told you you'd be up 5 games with a rash of injuries, with
more than a rash, an infection,
a bubonic plague of injuries, a lineup held by friendship, duct tape, and bubblegum.
Yep.
I think you'd take it in December when
absolutely.
We were also immediately following the trade of Kyle Tucker and immediately following the Alex Bregman move to Boston. If I told you you're up 5 games at the All-Star break, you'd be like, hell yeah. Yeah,
absolutely. You take that. I mean, last year they were 50 and 46 at the All-Star break. I don't know where they're at with the division, but I think they were still back from the Mariners at that point, or they just got around to passing them. So with how rocky this year has been with injuries, the fact that they're at where they're at is impressive, and I'll take it.
Yeah, and I think what shifted a bit this week, going 1-5, if you zoom out over 6 weeks, 1-5 is just a small blip in it all. But it just seemed like the boys took a deep breath after that LA series and kind of got overwhelmed. Just feels like where you're at one of those wave pools.
Yeah.
And you're just, it's just coming in and you're jumping up and down in that last wave. You're just like,
you missed it.
Yeah, you missed it. Right in the face. Yeah, and just it happens. So I think this team, I don't think it's concerning in the fact like last year they took a deep breath and then you got bounced by the Tigers.
Yes.
You took a deep breath this week and you went 1-5. So I think the moral of the story is don't take a deep breath. Keep treading water.
And they also, for most of those games they lost, were pretty competitive.
Yeah.
And that's with
a lineup that is at this
point.
They
have 4 of their starters, 4, right? Their hitters in the lineup.
Yeah, out. And guys that are combined probably like 20 WAR.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you take it. You just it'd be great to be up 6 or 7. The deficit's now 5.
Yeah.
You have the Seattle series right out of the break, like you do pretty much every year. It feels like, but you gotta like where they're at, and also the Tigers dropped 2. The Dodgers, I think, dropped. They were like 3-7 in the last 10.
Yeah, they didn't do great either.
Like, it seemed like every leader kind of.
Of all the times to go on a 1-5 ugly stretch, not a whole lot of damage done.
Yeah,
for the most part, as far as your 1 seed chase. And as far as divisional, you go 1-5 and you only drop 2 games. That's not the end of the world. That's not the end of the world. That's all. You get a break. You get to reset. You have reinforcements coming at the end of July. Towards the end of July, you have the trade deadline coming, and you just had a draft. That's fun. So it's not a bad place to be in after a 1-5 stretch. I think they desperately need these days off, especially your top end guys. I think Altuve, Paredes, even like Hader and Abreu are going to really enjoy this. What is it, 3 days off? Or when's the next game? Thursday or Friday?
It is Thursday.
Okay, so 3 days off. 3 solid days off at home. Get to relax. Then you go to Seattle and pick it back up.
Yeah, and looking at the Fangraphs playoff odds, the Astros are sitting at 93.6 to win the West. Team's probability of postseason berth, Seattle's at 72.2 to make the playoffs. Winning the division, the Astros sit at 74.2%, while the Mariners sit at 23.3. A week ago, they were at a 13.2. So they've gobbled up some percentage points over the last week and a half.
Yeah.
It does seem like Seattle's trending for a wild card spot. They've been playing some good ball of late. But it kind of all roads lead to this series against Seattle. You had a series there where you gave away that last Wednesday day game, so the boys will be fired up. Obviously, that when those teams square off, it's always good baseball. Hey, not just my insight here. Don't pitch to Cal Raleigh.
Don't pitch to Cal Raleigh.
Please don't.
Don't pitch to Randy Rosarina
with runners on.
With runners on late in the game.
Don't throw Hector Neris versus Julio Rodriguez.
Oh my God. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, other than that, do everything else. Score more runs in them, and you tend to win ball games.
Yeah.
It's tough because the Cavalry's still a ways out. Jeremy, if somehow he can grit through and get going, and
I mean he was taking ground balls on the infield. They showed yesterday.
I heard August. I'm still skeptical. I think the Astros just have to play 500 in the rest of July, and I don't think you can afford another 1 in 5 week though.
No, that's the thing. You didn't get much damage this time, but you definitely need to fix it and not have that happen again. You were telling me you did some math, quick math in your head. Currently, the Astros are at 56-40. Correct.
56-40.
So that leaves 66 games left. That's what you said, I think. So
56-40 is 106. 162 minus 162 minus 106 is what?
56. Right?
Yeah. So 56 games are left.
56 games are left. If they go 500, they're going to be around what would you say?
88 wins.
88 wins.
That's if you just play 500.
That's not a bad floor.
Not a bad floor.
Now all you need to do is play a little bit above that. Play 5 to 10 games above 500 over the rest of the season, and you end up in the low 90s, and that's not bad.
That may get you the 2 seed.
That'll probably get you the 2 seed. Coming up, they're going to be going to Seattle and then going to Arizona. So Arizona hasn't been too hot this year. So you hope you get through that CL series. Just don't get swept. That's my thing. I want to win it. Obviously win it. But a sweep would be disastrous.
A sweep
would come out of that series with only a 2-game lead.
On the hottest of hot seats on the internet.
Sweep would be bad. So how about sweep them? But then you have Arizona, the A's, and the Nationals. So you have a stretch after that where you can make up ground. You can continue to grow that lead. Sorry, not make up ground. You're good. You could grow that lead and potentially take over the 1 seed. And then you have Boston. Then you have Miami and New York. And then Boston again.
Do you know who the third highest rated starting pitcher is on the Houston Astros for WAR?
Third highest? That's a really good question. Ooh.
According to Baseball Reference. B-WAR.
Is it Walter?
Is Brandon Walter at a 0.6
and only
WAR.
Like 6 games started?
7 games start, 40 innings pitched. Ronel Blanco before his injury was at 0.6 WAR in 48 innings.
That third slot's been
Ryan
tough.
Gusto at a 0.3. Colton Gordon at a 0.1. Lance McCullers Jr. at a negative 0.7.
That's tough.
How
about Bennett Sousa, though?
Dog.
1.2.
Dog.
Stephen Okert, 1. Brian King, 0.8. Sean Dubin, in only 18 games, only 20 innings. So Stephen Okert in 42 and 2/3 innings put up 1 WAR. Sean Dubin in 20 and 1/3 inning put up 0.8.
Do you want to hear about a absolute specimen that should be talked about? Should have been an all-star, but should be talked about in some pretty high standards? It's Mr. Brian Abreu.
Yep.
1.9 WAR. He's 3-3, 1.70 ERA, 42 innings pitched, 66 strikeouts, an ERA plus of 2.39.
You know,
a canine of 14.
he leads the Astros currently in ERA plus.
Mm.
Sean Dubin, 309. Didn't realize that. And Jason Alexander, 210. I've wondered why he hasn't. They haven't given Jason Alexander some more run just based on his short outing. The FIP is a little off, but yeah. I
think the line, boys. Just hold the line.
I think overall for this first half, we can be excited about the pitching that has emerged. Some of the guys in the bullpen that have emerged.
Are you concerned? Are you concerned with the crawl to All-Star break?
No, just based on that schedule I laid out. With that schedule, even if they continue not playing their best ball, they should be able to get to the end of July at 500. We're not playing 500 over the next few weeks. Yeah, like I said, you have 4 with the A's, you have 3 with the Nationals, you have 3 with Arizona, who they're a good team, but they're not playing, what they should be. So you never know with that. So your toughest series is the Seattle series coming up. Now, August 1st is when things start to get. You have a tough August.
You go Red Sox, Yankees back to back, right?
You go Red Sox, Miami. You have a little stretch with Miami, but then you have Yankees, and then you have Red Sox. So they are back to back. The second part. Then you have the Orioles, who've turned it around and are really good right now. Then you have the Tigers, and then you have the Orioles again. So August is by far going to be the toughest month for the Astros. So they have to get these reinforcements in, at least some of them, and then you have to make a move at the deadline to get through August. Once you get through August, September's a cakewalk for the most part. And a lot of divisional rival games, but as far as strength of schedule. But yeah, I mean, not to get we got a little in the weeds with numbers there, but I think overall we can be excited about where the Astros are at. You just, like you said, you want to get those reinforcements back. You want to, is Jordan never going to swing a bat again? Is Jeremy going to be able to swing a bat in the next few weeks? Is Javier and Garcia really, are they on that pace? Because I think last I saw, Javi threw 2 innings, like 40 pitches, and Garcia also threw like 2 innings, about 40 pitches.
Well, this is also what I wanted to talk about because Dana Brown was on the Sunday Robert Ford talk before the game.
Yeah.
And Chandler tweeted this, and then McTaggart tweeted something else, and I'll pull it up here in a second. But the injury to Jake Myers. On the team's pregame radio show, Astros GM Dana Brown said Jake Myers will miss, at the very minimum, 3+ weeks with his right calf strain.
Yeah. We're not seeing him until mid-September.
I said it. I said it on the pod. I said it on the live show, mid-September.
Yeah. So you have to go get a center fielder.
That is gross incompetence by whoever signs off. Heads need a roll, because if this was any other jobs, any other business, any other company, that kind of mistake, one time is okay, but multiple times, now it's a pattern, and it very well could cost you the 2 seed. It very well could cost you the division. It could very well cost you a opportunity for a parade on Louisiana Street.
Well, I mean,
because of incompetence.
I don't know if specifically Jake Myers cost you that. I do believe, I love Jake Myers, and I do think it's a big deal, but it's not just Jake Myers, like you said. It's the same problem with Jordan. I pray to God they don't make the same mistake with Pena and rush him back too early. Just I don't know what to say. Like, just figure out what the best processes are. Figure out what the best medical teams do around the league. What are their processes? Okay, let's do that. If it means taking extra time, if it means getting more imaging done, even the player says they're 100%, okay, give it 2 more days and do more imaging and make sure before you rush them out too early. It's frustrating.
Also on injuries, just from at Brian McTaggart on Sports Talk 790, GM Dana Brown said Javier is ahead of Garcia in his rehab. Javier was up to 95 yesterday in his rehab. He's going to help us this year. Garcia was up to 94, but, quote, it's probably going to take him a little bit longer.
So
yeah.
Garcia's a maybe.
So
Javier
this is where my problem is. If Luis Garcia is not ready, you DFA him. You're not paying him an ARB3. I'm over that. There's so many things I could talk about, and I will over time. But the fact that Luis Garcia is still behind Christian Javier,
and he had a surgery a full year before him.
It is, and this is not on. It's not on the medical. It's
that one's not on the medical.
It has me fuming.
Yeah,
it has me fuming because you're wasting an opportunity in the show. You're wasting a talent that is very, very good when he's on and playing. And I don't know. There should be some accountability there. But the Javier news is great.
Yeah.
Even hopefully, maybe September. I guess maybe All-Star.
Javier and Arrighetti back this season. Those are the only two pitchers you get back.
I think you need to go get one more.
That's fine with me. I don't think you need. It depends on how comfortable you are with those two. One of those two being your number 3. But
I don't think I'm comfortable with any of those 3 being your number. I don't think I'm comfortable with Lance McCullers Jr., Spencer Arrighetti, or Christian Javier as your number 3 in a playoff series. As of July 14th.
When Arrighetti or Javier are on,
I
absolutely trust them.
But coming back from injury and being sped up.
The tough thing is that you won't be able to know until after the deadline. So
correct. So that's why I think you have to get an arm.
Yeah. I wouldn't hate it. I think a bat is more important. A lefty bat is all this team is missing. Even if you get Yordan back, I think one more lefty bat is all this team is missing. A lefty second baseman is what I've been calling for. At this point, I'll take a lefty center fielder. As much as I'm not a fan of the Cedric Mullins rumors, I do think he would help this team balance it out a little bit. Yeah, I don't mind going to get a number 3, caliber guy, a high caliber starter. I would just hate wasting all our ammo on that, and then you go into the playoffs again, similar to last year, where you have a great pitching staff. They're really solid, but you can't scrape across more than 2 runs in a playoff game. Like that's my worry.
I just don't think it's sustainable for the rest of the remaining 56 games to only have 2 pitchers.
No, yeah.
That's just too many variables of randomness. Too many variables. If 3 of those guys have one bad week and one of your top 2 just is standard and they get got, that's a 1 in 5 week.
Well, at this point, I'd be like, go make the move now. Then don't wait for a pitcher. For a hitter, I'd say wait for the deadline, because you can potentially get a team selling last minute and get a better price or something. A pitcher, you need to get as many starts as you can get from whoever that is that you go get. So make that move now.
I agree.
If you I'm sure their analytics team have already pinpointed the 4 to 6 viable guys that they think are perfect fit for this team. Go figure out what the price is, figure out what you can do to meet it, and go get it done.
You know what? If Brandon Walter can figure it out, he's my 3 starter.
You're a big Brandon
40
Walter
strikeouts
guy.
and only 2 walks.
No, I like him. I like him a lot.
40 innings.
He gives your team a chance to win every time. Yeah, no,
go get an arm.
We'll get more into deadline stuff as the month goes on. We've been saying it all year. We're going to be doing our trade deadline streams probably both days. Probably like a 10-hour stream each day, depending on. We'll figure it out. But the other thing happening right now, we're also going to be doing a preview for the. Kind of got into it a little bit today, but we'll do a preview for the second half for our next episode. What I want to talk about right now is tonight is the Home Run Derby.
Home Run Derby.
If you could pick one Astros player of all time to win a home run derby that you would have to put money on to win a home run derby, who are you picking?
Wow. 04 Carlos Beltran.
That's a good pick.
Even though he was a mercenary rental. You want
Yeah.
someone with tenure?
Yeah, I want somebody with tenure. Because my thing with the home run derby is some guys have really powerful swings, but is that like this takes a whole different type of swing to win a home run derby? I feel like it takes a little bit more of a easier swing, a stand up swing. Like I don't know if Jordan, like I feel like he would be
I think he would tire out.
I think he would tire out. I think it needs.
Man,
right now, if it was on this team, I would say Isak would be my guy.
If there was any Astro of all time,
let me run through who's participated in the home run derby in
Bags,
the past.
Breggy, Berkman, Carlos Lee. Tata wasn't an Astro yet. Of the only ones on the top of my head from my lifetime, I believe.
Well, I thought I would have that. I think you nailed everybody.
Pause.
I think you nailed everybody that I can think of that's participated. Bagwell did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
But I think he also tired out.
In Fenway, right? It was his?
In Fenway. He was sending them on the street.
If I could pick any Astro of all time that's tenured to participate in the home run derby and win.
It doesn't have to be super tenured. I like the Beltran pick, but somebody who's a couple of years.
Yeah. Obviously the short answer is Jordan, but what about this? What about?
Did you say Berkman, by the way?
It did say Berkman. Was it 01 or 2000? Richard Hidalgo had 40 home runs.
Doggy might be a good one.
I think I'm gonna go Doggy.
Carlos Lee might be a good one. I don't know if he ever participated in a home run derby.
I named him.
Berkman. Did he do one for the Astros?
Breggy. I thought he did.
We're a little research.
Maybe I just have a thing for Venezuelan baseball players.
Yeah, he did. He participated in 05, but
Richard Hidalgo,
no, he didn't.
2000. Richard Hidalgo, 6.3 WAR, 44 homers, 42 doubles, 175 hits. More than half his hits were extra base hits. That's insane. 1028 OPS, batted 314, and was somehow 20th in the MVP. Slugged 636.
I have mine.
You say 05 Innsbruck?
No, that's a good pick though. Chris Carter.
Ooh.
Big guy. I feel like to win a home run derby, the best participants in a home run derby are usually bigger guys. That it's a lot easier. It doesn't take as much of their torque and body movement to hit one out.
What was Richard Hidalgo? What was Richard Hidalgo doing in 2000?
Let's not get into that.
1028 OPS.
Let's not get into.
Oh my god!
The Astros have never done anything wrong. No Astros players have ever participated in anything.
Hey, give me Iguodala. Give me Hidalgo.
Yeah,
2000.
Yeah, he was a beast. That's a really good pick.
Thank you.
Who would you pick? Let us know.
Let us know in chat.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for our first half. Kind of recap a little bit.
What was your favorite moment of the first half?
Sweeping the Dodgers. It has to be the 18-run game against the Dodgers.
Yeah,
me and the boys.
Fun.
Me and the boys were hanging out at Garrett's.
Yeah, a July 4th pool day.
Yeah, we were just like, July 4th. We hung out in the pool, and then we came inside. We were like, let's eat some. We had a bunch of McDonald's nuggies. We were all munching on. And then the game started, and Isak went yard. And then we just had the best time. And then we played some poker. It was a good day.
It's a good day. That's a good little core memory right there.
Yeah. I think that'd be it. Or one of the mini walk-offs.
I think I'm going to go. That one is probably 1B. don't even have an answer to my own question. I'll go with the Dodgers game. Recency bias. I'll go with that.
Yeah, it's recency. It's a long season.
But
It's hard
18
to
runs.
remember
18
everything.
runs in the Dodger series.
Dubon's walk-off's pretty cool. Paredes walk-off. Oh, Cam Smith's walk-off. That was really cool.
Cam Smith's walk-off is pretty.
Anytime
pretty.
Cam Smith hits a home run, it just brightens my entire day.
Yeah.
It's like different. It's different when he hits a home run. It feels like.
I think maybe
It's all like found money.
Yeah, I think my favorite moment was just that week of Cubs, Phillies, Dodgers of just like, okay, like you're playing the best
Sweep
of the best.
Cubs, win 2 or 3 against the Phillies, or sweep the Phillies, win 2 or 3 against the Cubs, and then sweep the Dodgers. That's a hell of a run.
Yeah.
What's your favorite moment? Let us know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments.
Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and listening to Beyond the Diamond podcast, and thank you to our sponsors.
Big City Wings, Houston Wing Joint, Apollo's Wing Joint, 14 locations. Cypress one just opened up. Today is Monday, so get you some chicken strips for the Home Run Derby. If you're watching the All-Star game, go get a 2-for deal over at Big City Wings and use Zing, Zang responsibly. You get it over at HEB Specs or Total Wine. You get the pre-made mix.
Blazing a regular.
You can get the Michelada mix. You can get the margarita mix. Whatever it may be, whatever your fancy is, head over to Zang.
Yep.
And that's the first half.
That's the first half. We'll be back on Thursday with second half
Seattle preview.
Yep. Seattle preview, second half preview. Homer Derby tonight, All-Star game tomorrow.
Who's your pick?
I'm going O'Neal Cruz.
Wow.
He's one of those guys we just talked about.
Yeah.
I feel like very minimal. It's between him and James Wood, in my opinion. But everybody's going James Wood, so I'm gonna go O'Neal. Or I think Caminero is a sneaky.
Caminero sneaky.
But he's also one that he has a lot of effort in his
Hopefully Cal Raleigh wins and then just ruins his swing for.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's crazy. If I had 38 home runs at the break chasing one by Barry Bonds.
No way.
I'm playing the Home Run Derby.
But it's cool. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like when good players participate. Players that are having good seasons.
I don't think for the casual fan, it's like what is this lineup? If you're a baseball freak, it's a sick
This
Home Run
is
Derby.
stacked Home Run Derby.
I hope every child signs a waiver because O'Neal Cruz hitting line drives.
If you're sitting in right field or any of the children in right field.
No, the kid's running for the balls.
That's
outfield.
gonna actually. You know what? That's a really good point.
He hits baseballs 130 miles an hour off big league pitchers.
At what point is it getting dangerous for the children?
It's dangerous. This is DEFCON 5, dude.
That's a problem. I didn't even think about that. That's a real problem.
ESPN's cameras are going to be switching so fast. We're going to get.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a.
They might have to wear helmets up there.
They need to sign waivers.
They need to wear the helmets with the little guards.
If my child ever was like, Dad, I'm shagging the All-Star game. No, you're not.
That was like my dream.
For sure.
As a kid when I was growing up, I was like, I would give anything to be one of those kids getting to run around there and catch the ball. I'd be like, I'm gonna catch one. Like I'm gonna dive and catch one and be on like Sports Center top 10.
Yeah, not when 130 miles.
No, I don't want to go out there.
Cruise missiles.
I want to go out there now as an adult. I don't want.
Absolutely
to be out
not.
There. No, it's a great point.
I'm gonna take the chalk in James Wood. James Wood over.
I mean that catcher's view of his home runs, his warm up or whatever, practice for it. Jesus Christ.
It's crazy that the Nationals got Juan Soto after trading Juan Soto.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Might be better.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to say James Wood over Buxton.
Over Buxton? I'm going, I think the final four will be Buxton, Olsen, James Wood, and O'Neal Cruz. I think Olsen's going to make a run. I wouldn't be surprised if Olsen wins at home.
At home?
He has a good lefty swing. He knows that park. He knows where to hit it. I think he might be a sneaky pick. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a really fun derby.
All-Star game, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. But yeah, and then we'll be back with you Thursday and also Friday for our live show. And also, we'll let you know when these might be going live online. This is the Hill County Strong shirt that Sam and Davey made to raise funds for Kerr County. Anybody that came to the watch party yesterday and got one, thank you. But should be going live if you want to get one. If you couldn't make it yesterday, I think we'll let you know. We'll
Yeah, there should be
tweet
a
it
live
out
stream.
or post it on Instagram. But yeah, thank you for watching and listening to Beyond Them podcast. We'll be back Thursday.
Peace. Love you
Go
guys.
Stros.